Yep, your eyes didn't deceive you. That was indeed a human launching device. Pod surfing is making a comeback. And welcome to Hangar 21. This is the third map in the Final Stand DLC. Getting spawn raped? No problem. Get yourself in a pod, launch yourself up to the top of that hill. Absolutely no problem at all. You can bail out, pop your parachute, or you can just stay in there. At the moment, it's broke and it actually kills you when you land 50% of the time, but the intention is to be able to land and not squish yourself. That's always good. And also there's going to be a cool little ODST style HUD added to the game. Now this map, Hangar 21, very good. Definitely my favourite of the bunch in Final Stand. The Russian team start at the top, the US team start at the bottom, and of course the US team have got to fight their way from the bottom to the top using any means necessary. And if that means jumping into a human cannonball and throwing your whole team up there, then so be it. It's kind of like a map within a map, really, and you're going to hear that phrase a lot from various other YouTubers in the next couple of days when they actually do videos on this map on Hangar 21. The A and B points are at the top inside the hangar, and that's near where the Russians spawn. And it's actually a hangar where they're building the first ever Titan, which is pretty awesome. You know, this is where the Titans, the fly things in Battlefield 2142, this is where they started. This is where they were born, guys, where they experimented on them, all that sort of good stuff. Not much in the way of levolution on this level, as it is with all the other Final Stand maps, really. But what you can do is if you go into this little bunker here, you can press the button. And when you press the button, you start hearing this awesome sound, which is like a sort of countdown, whatever. And then after a few seconds, the thrusters on the bottom of the Titan actually ignite and kill anyone that's in that underneath passage. As you'll see later on in the video, there's like a whole underneath section of the hangar with like a few alternate routes into it. So yeah, if you're in there when the engines go off, you're absolutely screwed. And I actually team killed X Factor on that occasion. He was sat next to me scrambling to try and get out, but it was too late. You can close the hangar doors as well if you go and press this button here, which means that helicopters and jets or MKVs, whatever, can't get in there, and you've actually either got to go underneath or just brute force your way in there to try and capture the point. So outside of the hangar, the map is sort of split down the middle of the hill, and you end up fighting over each side of the slope. There's loads of sniping opportunities here. If you want the vehicle gameplay, you can just stay outside, I guess. And if you want the infantry gameplay, well, just make sure you're absolutely battling your life away inside the hangars, which are very cool. Like they sort of look like a James Bond movie, like the sort of place an evil villain would have their base of operations, maybe. But that's the sort of feels I got from it. Now onto the really important stuff. Phantom program. We know for a fact that the Phantom program is continuing in Final Stand, but we don't know anything about it. But I did a little exploring, because that's what I do. As soon as I find a new map, I don't just stop playing the game. You know, I'm there looking for Easter eggs, I'm looking for clues. And I found that if you go up this tiny little slope here, there's like an in-construction building at the top, and there's these weird red markings on them. Now, that doesn't look accidental to me. I don't know if this is maybe a temporary placeholder or something, but if it's not, then maybe this is some sort of a map or something like that. I can't make head nor tail of it. I don't really understand what the hell's going on here. Maybe there's more of them scattered around the level and you put them together somehow and then they make something. I've got no idea, but I'm sure that that's an asset that I've personally never seen before in Battlefield, whether that's in single player or multiplayer. It's definitely something that's been created specifically for Final Stand, so we'll see how that one pans out. I can almost smell the Easter eggs in the air, guys. More information about that Phantom weapon too. Apparently in the game code it's called a Spider, and in real life a Spider is a brand of, or a type of compound bow. Now that would be very cool. Like, I see a lot of players every day requesting the crossbow back from Aftermath, so DICE please. I think everyone would agree that would be pretty epic to get a bow and arrow back in the game, or some sort of crossbow again. I'm going to leave you there, guys. There's plenty more footage here of pod launching, taking out jets with the railgun, battling for the hangars, the MKV, and also it snows inside for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. Enjoy the new gameplay and give me that thumbs up.
Вражеская вертушка!
Rest some anti-tank personnel to your south.
Attack this objective!
I have positive ID on a sniper north of where you're at. Objective Echo has been lost. Looks like you're... Spotted an enemy infantry soldier south of your location. I can confirm Objective Echo is now neutralized. Objective Delta has been neutralized. We have taken Objective Delta. We just lost control of Objective Bravo.
Обнаружен вражеский солдат! Обнаружен вражеский солдат!
We have lost Objective Alpha. We've just neutralized Objective Foxtrot.